Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. If I could take this opportunity in the first instance and thank you all very much indeed for your quite substantial attention and interest here today in today's public auction. My name is Mark Tappin, representing Rand Corporation Estate Agents, and I'm going to be your auctioneer here today. I'm going to commence the business of the day by bringing to your attention the salient particulars as set out and set forward in this prescribed contract of sale. It provides the vendor sells and the purchaser buys both the property and the chattels with a price upon and set out in this contract. And those particulars include the property being offered today is known, of course, as number 127 Mitford Street, Elwood, and will pass with all fixed floor coverings, window furnishings and light fittings as inspected. The price, well, now that's conveniently left blank at this juncture, which is of course what we're all here to determine this afternoon. Being offered for the first time as a family home in over 40 years, and I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, I had very clear and explicit instructions here today, fair and reasonable bidding, and the property will be knocked down sold. Make no mistake about it, we're here to sell, you're here to buy, and it will please me very much indeed to give you that opportunity very shortly. Attached and forming part of the relevant paperwork, which has been on display today and also over the last 2 weeks, I think we've sent out over 20 contracts to various interested parties, is various information regarding the property's contract details, the vendor statement disclosing the title details, the zoning, outgoings affecting the property and such like. Now, I do elect to call for your competition and bidding very shortly. Before I do, are there any questions that relate to the property or the paperwork? Nice to see you all so well organised, ladies and gentlemen. Well, ostensibly what we're offering here is the very best epitome of a finite resource. You can issue all the shares in the capital markets of the world. You can't issue more land. There's no more left in Elwood. The market's going up and up and up and up, and it reminds me of a story. I was conducting auctions in this very street, double-fronted detached houses, 1987, and people were saying, "It's too late! It's too late! We've missed the boat! $190,000 for a double-fronted brick house! Gosh, 2 years ago they were only 140. It was too late in 1987. And here we are today, ladies and gentlemen. What have we learned that history have taught us? None of us can accurately prescribe or determine what happens in the short term, but we certainly know, and I've certainly learned, to buy, to get into the market and stay in the property market. That's my short, sweet advice to you, ladies and gentlemen. I wish we had 10 of these properties on offer this afternoon, because we'd make 10 happy buyers and transact 10 sales. I'm in your hands, ladies and gentlemen. Here to see the property sold for the best and fairest price on today's market. Bid me where you will. I might remind you of the rules and conduct of auction, ladies and gentlemen, which has been on display today and circulated to those bona fide interested parties, that I do, on behalf of my vendor, have the right to bid on behalf of my vendor. If I do elect to do so, I will nominate that as a vendor bid. If during the process of the auction you wish me to highlight or nominate any of the bona fide bidding in progress, then just bring it to my attention or my staff's attention, and we'll let you know exactly where the bidding is coming from. 10% deposit, ladies and gentlemen, to the successful purchaser. That's the prescribed deposit you pay unless you have any other pre-arranged arrangements with us, and you can settle in 90 days to 120 days with clear title at settlement, again unless you've made any other arrangements with us. I hope that's nice and clear for you, ladies and gentlemen. Give me an opening bid, please, for this beautiful, beautiful residential opportunity known as 127 Mitford Street, Elwood. Bid me where you will. Bid me where you will, ladies and gentlemen. Here to determine the fairest price for this property on today's market. What's it worth to you? You tell me what it's worth. 1.3 million, thank you, sir. Appreciate the genuineness of the bidding. Don't know that my vendor wants me to knock it down to you too quickly, but off to a fair and reasonable start at $1.3 million now. And can I call for $50,000 rises if you like? At 1.3, 1.35 million, anywhere. $1.7 million, the highest offer so far. At 1.7 million, fairly bid and fairly offered now, and 10. 1.710, 20, 1.750, 1.750. He's trying to scare you away. What do you say to that? 1,750,000. Property's on the market to be sold to the best and fairest bidder on today's market. Highest bid so far is $1,750,000 now. And what do you say? Take your 10. Take your 10. 1,760,000 and 1.8 to scare her away again, or 10. 1,770,000 and 80 if you like. $1,770,000 now. First call at 1,770,000. Second call at 1,770,000.
5.
I'll take your 5. 775. 80? 80, 85? 80's here. On the market to be sold. $1,780,000 and 5. 85. 90. $1,785,000 now. When this contract falls and hits my hand, the property will be irrevocably sold, so please make your bid before that point. $1,785,000 now. I'll call it for you, ladies and gentlemen. Once! 1,790,000. Thanks for that late bid. I'll certainly take that one. And what do you say to that, mate? 1,790,000. Fresh bidding at 1,790,000 now. Contract's in the air, but it will fall at some juncture, so make up your mind. 1,790,000 now. Once! 1,795,000. 1.8. 1.8. And 5? 1.810. 1,810,000. 1,810,000 is the highest offer so far. At $1,810,000 now is the fairest bid for this property. Is this the market value? You tell me. That's what we're here to establish, and 20 if you like, sir. 1,810,000 now against you. At $1,810,000 now. Once! Twice! 1,000. If I take that, what are you going to say to that? He's going to say 1,815, so I'll take that. Take yours at 1,815,000. Say 5 to scare him away, or try, at least try. $1,815,000 now. Contract's here, it's going to fall. 1,815,000 and 5 if you like. Or 1,000, 1,816,000. 1,815,000 now. The third and final call. Going, where was 5? 1,820,000. That was risky business, but I'm glad you got in there at 1,820,000. What do you say to that, sir? At $1,820,000 now. You may have bought it, we'll find out soon enough. At $1,820,000 now, going once, going twice. Shout it out if I don't see you. 1,821,000. And what do you say to that, sir? 1,822,000. 1,825,000. 1,826,000. 1,830,000. 1,831,000. 1,831,000 is the highest offer so far, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that can't hear it or see it, $1,831,000 now. $1,831,000 now. Once, twice, third time, all that done, silent and finished. At $1,831,000. This contract falls and hits my hand, the property will be sold. Any further bidding? Going, gone. Well bought. Congratulations to the buyer. Commiserations to the underbidder. Thank you for your attention at today's auction.